Have you noticed how every few months a new rule, policy change, or government proposal seems to appear without most people even hearing about it? By the time many Americans find out, the decision is already moving through the system, and the people most affected are left scrambling to understand what happened. Today's update focuses on a proposal that could affect some of the most financially vulnerable individuals in the country, particularly people who rely on supplemental security income, commonly known as SSI. What makes this situation important is not just the proposal itself, but how easily changes like this can go unnoticed. The language used in government regulations is often extremely technical. Many people read these documents and quickly become overwhelmed by unfamiliar terms, complicated definitions, and lengthy explanations. As a result, they tune out, assuming the issue has nothing to do with them. Unfortunately, that is exactly why understanding these changes matters. Sometimes a small policy adjustment can have a significant impact on real people trying to make ends meet. For those who may not be familiar with SSI, it is a federal assistance program designed for individuals with very limited income and resources. It helps older adults and people with disabilities who meet strict financial requirements. Unlike traditional Social Security, retirement, or disability insurance benefits that are funded through payroll taxes, SSI is funded through general federal revenues and is administered by the Social Security Administration. To qualify, recipients must have very limited income and assets. Individuals generally must remain below strict resource limits, and monthly payments are intended to provide basic financial support for those who have few other options available. Many recipients depend heavily on these payments for housing, food, utilities, and other essential living expenses. The proposal attracting attention involves how certain forms of housing assistance are treated when SSI recipients live with family members, friends, or relatives. Across the country, countless people survive because someone in their life offers them a place to stay. It might be a spare bedroom, a basement, or even a couch in the living room. Without that support, many individuals would face homelessness. For years, questions have existed about how the value of that housing support should be counted. In some cases, if a person receives housing assistance without paying market value, that support can be treated as in-kind assistance, potentially affecting SSI payments. Previous reforms attempted to reduce some of the hardships created by these calculations, especially for households already struggling financially themselves. The concern now is that certain protections could be reduced or removed. If that happens, some individuals who currently receive support from low-income households may see changes to how their benefits are calculated. While the exact effects would depend on individual circumstances, advocates worry that vulnerable recipients could end up with less financial assistance despite already living at or near poverty levels. This is why public awareness matters. Policy proposals often go through multiple stages before becoming final. Reviews occur, comments may be submitted, and agencies evaluate feedback. However, meaningful participation can only happen if people actually know what is being discussed. When affected communities are unaware of a proposal, they lose the opportunity to share concerns and explain how changes might affect their lives. Beyond this specific issue, there is a broader challenge facing many benefit recipients today. Across the country, people report difficulties understanding notices, reaching government offices, navigating paperwork requirements, and keeping up with changing rules. Some individuals spend hours on hold attempting to resolve simple questions. Others receive letters filled with terminology that is difficult to understand. That is why staying informed has become more important than ever. Whether someone receives SSI, SSDI, retirement benefits, Medicare, Medicaid, SNAP benefits, or another form of assistance, understanding program requirements can make a significant difference. Small mistakes, missed deadlines, or misunderstood notices can sometimes create larger problems later. Another area receiving increased attention involves continuing disability reviews, commonly called CDRs. These reviews are designed to determine whether individuals receiving disability benefits continue to meet eligibility requirements. While reviews have existed for many years, recipients often feel anxious when they receive review paperwork because they worry their benefits could be interrupted. Many disability recipients report confusion about what documentation is required, how medical evidence should be submitted, and what happens if information is incomplete. Experts consistently recommend responding promptly to review requests and maintaining organized records of medical treatment whenever possible. In addition to policy concerns, benefit recipients must remain alert to scams. Fraudulent phone calls, emails, text messages, and letters continue targeting people who receive government benefits. Scammers frequently impersonate government agencies and claim benefits have been suspended or accounts have been compromised. One common tactic involves creating urgency. Victims are told they must act immediately or risk losing benefits. Another tactic involves requesting sensitive information such as social security numbers, banking details, passwords, or Medicare identification numbers. Legitimate agencies generally do not demand sensitive information through unsolicited calls or threats. Whenever someone receives a suspicious message, it is important to verify information directly through official channels before taking action. Scammers rely on fear and confusion. Taking a few extra minutes to verify information can prevent significant financial losses. Another issue many Americans continue discussing involves long-term concerns about Social Security funding. Questions about the future of the program regularly appear in public discussions. While opinions differ regarding potential solutions, most people agree that maintaining financial stability for future beneficiaries remains an important challenge. For current recipients, however, immediate concerns are often much more practical. People want to know whether their payments will arrive on time, whether they qualify for additional benefits, and how life changes might affect eligibility. Consider the example of someone approaching retirement age who has not worked in several years due to health problems. Such individuals frequently wonder whether they should apply for retirement benefits, disability benefits, or both. The answer often depends on work history, insured status, medical evidence, and the timing of disability onset. A concept that creates confusion for many applicants is the requirement that disability insurance coverage depends not only on lifetime work history, but also on recent work activity. In some cases, individuals may have earned enough credits overall, but no longer meet the recent work requirements necessary for disability insurance benefits. Because every situation is unique, understanding eligibility rules before filing can help applicants make informed decisions. Waiting too long or misunderstanding qualification requirements may affect available options. Another common question comes from Americans considering moving abroad. Many beneficiaries wonder whether leaving the United States will automatically cause them to lose Social Security disability or retirement benefits. In numerous situations, U.S. citizens can continue receiving benefits while residing overseas, though reporting requirements and specific rules still apply. Maintaining reliable communication becomes especially important for individuals living outside the country. Many beneficiaries use mailing services or other arrangements to ensure they receive important correspondence regarding benefit reviews, eligibility updates, and other official notices. As more Americans reach retirement age, questions about spousal benefits, survivor benefits, and retirement timing also continue increasing. These programs contain complex rules that can significantly affect lifetime benefit amounts. Understanding filing options often requires careful planning and attention to age requirements. Many people are surprised to learn that claiming benefits early may permanently reduce monthly payments. Others discover that delaying benefits can increase future payments. Because financial situations vary, there is rarely a one-size-fits-all answer. What remains consistent is the importance of accurate information. Decisions involving Social Security, SSI, disability benefits, Medicare, and related programs can affect financial security for years to come. Staying informed, asking questions, and reviewing official guidance can help individuals make choices that best fit their circumstances. As policy discussions continue, beneficiaries should pay close attention to announcements affecting housing assistance, Medicaid eligibility, disability reviews, and other support programs. Changes that appear minor on paper can have significant consequences for people already living on tight budgets. In the coming months, many families may face difficult decisions about healthcare, housing, and financial planning. Understanding how benefit programs operate provides a stronger foundation for navigating those challenges. Knowledge does not eliminate uncertainty, but it does help people prepare more effectively for whatever changes may come next. As benefit programs continue evolving, many recipients are also paying closer attention to healthcare coverage. For millions of Americans, Medicare and Medicaid provide essential access to doctors, medications, treatments, and preventive care. Even small eligibility changes can create major concerns because healthcare costs can quickly become overwhelming without adequate coverage. One issue frequently discussed involves the interaction between Social Security benefits and SSI. Many individuals receive one benefit and later become eligible for another. When that happens, confusion often follows because different systems and programs must coordinate with one another. For example, someone receiving SSI may eventually qualify for retirement benefits based on their work record. Since SSI is designed as a needs-based program, recipients are generally required to pursue other benefits for which they are eligible. Once retirement benefits begin, SSI payments may be adjusted accordingly. This process can sometimes lead to misunderstandings. Recipients may receive notices showing multiple payments, adjustments, offsets, or recalculations. While many of these situations are administrative in nature, they can still be stressful for individuals who depend on every dollar of monthly income. Healthcare eligibility can become equally complicated. Some recipients qualify for both Medicare and Medicaid simultaneously. Others qualify for only one program. The exact benefits available often depend on income, resources, state-specific rules, and personal circumstances. When individuals qualify for both programs, additional assistance may become available. Certain programs can help pay Medicare costs, reduce out-of-pocket expenses, or provide access to supplemental healthcare benefits. However, eligibility requirements must continue to be met, which is why recipients often worry when policy changes are proposed. Another important topic involves returning to work while receiving disability benefits. Many people living with disabilities genuinely want to explore employment opportunities if their health allows. Unfortunately, they often fear losing the benefits and healthcare coverage they rely on. To address these concerns, various work incentive programs exist. These programs are designed to encourage individuals to test their ability to work without immediately losing benefits. The goal is to provide a transition period that allows people to determine whether employment is sustainable. Work incentive programs recognize an important reality. A person's medical condition may improve temporarily or fluctuate over time. Someone might be capable of working for several months, but later discover that health limitations prevent long-term employment. Without protections, many individuals would be reluctant to attempt returning to work. Healthcare continuity is especially important in these situations. Access to treatment often makes employment possible in the first place. If healthcare coverage disappeared immediately after someone attempted to work, it could discourage participation and ultimately reduce opportunities for independence. Questions about Medicare eligibility also arise frequently among disability recipients. Many people assume that reaching retirement age automatically changes every aspect of their benefits. In reality, transitions can be more nuanced depending on individual circumstances. Spousal benefits create another area of confusion. Numerous individuals are unaware that they may qualify for benefits based on a current spouse, former spouse, or deceased spouse. These programs contain detailed eligibility requirements involving age, marital history, and benefit calculations. Because the rules are complex, many people delay filing simply because they are unsure whether they qualify. Others miss opportunities because they assume receiving one benefit automatically disqualifies them from another. In many cases, understanding the interaction between benefits can significantly improve financial outcomes. Survivor benefits are particularly important for widows and widowers. These benefits are designed to provide financial support after the loss of a spouse. Depending on age and eligibility, survivors may have multiple filing strategies available. Many families do not begin researching survivor benefits until after a loss occurs. Unfortunately, that often means important planning opportunities are overlooked. Understanding available options before they are needed can make future decisions less stressful during difficult times. Another recurring concern involves customer service challenges. Across the country, beneficiaries report long wait times, busy phone lines, appointment delays, and difficulty obtaining clear answers. While experiences vary, many recipients express frustration when attempting to resolve urgent issues. These frustrations become even more significant when benefits represent a household's primary source of income. A delayed payment, missing document, or unresolved question can create serious financial hardship. For individuals already living on fixed incomes, uncertainty itself can become a major burden. This is one reason community awareness remains valuable. When beneficiaries share information about common problems, unusual notices, or emerging trends, others can prepare more effectively. While every situation is unique, recognizing patterns can help people avoid surprises. For example, if recipients in a particular state begin receiving similar notices regarding healthcare eligibility, others may choose to review their records more carefully. Likewise, reports of specific scams can help potential victims recognize warning signs before falling prey to fraudulent schemes. Food assistance programs have also become a growing concern for many families. Rising living costs continue placing pressure on household budgets, especially among seniors, individuals with disabilities, and low-income families. Changes affecting eligibility or benefits can have immediate consequences for daily life. When families lose access to food assistance or healthcare coverage, the effects often extend beyond individual households. Local communities, healthcare providers, charities, and social service organizations frequently experience increased demand as people seek alternative sources of support. These broader impacts highlight why policy discussions matter. Government programs are not isolated systems operating independently. Changes in one area often influence several others. Healthcare, housing, food assistance, and income support frequently intersect in ways that affect entire communities. Despite these challenges, one of the most effective tools available to beneficiaries remains simple: information. Understanding eligibility requirements, keeping records organized, reviewing official notices carefully, and seeking clarification when necessary can help prevent many common problems. Beneficiaries should also remember the importance of maintaining updated contact information. Missing a letter, review notice, or appointment request can create unnecessary complications. Ensuring agencies have current mailing addresses, phone numbers, and other contact information can help avoid missed communications. For those approaching retirement age, planning ahead remains especially valuable. Decisions regarding when to claim benefits may affect monthly payments for years or even decades. While individual circumstances vary, taking time to understand available options can improve long-term financial security. Likewise, individuals receiving disability benefits should stay informed about review requirements, work incentives, and reporting obligations. Knowing what information must be reported and when it should be reported can reduce the risk of overpayments or administrative issues. Families caring for aging relatives should also pay attention to available programs. Many older adults qualify for assistance they never realize exists. Benefits involving healthcare costs, prescription assistance, housing support, and income supplements are often underutilized simply because people are unaware of them. Education remains one of the strongest defenses against confusion and misinformation. Government programs can be complicated, but understanding the basics empowers individuals to ask better questions and make more informed decisions. As discussions continue regarding Social Security, SSI, Medicare, Medicaid, and other public benefit programs, beneficiaries should focus on verified information rather than rumors or speculation. Policy proposals often change during review processes, and final outcomes may differ significantly from early reports. The most productive approach is to remain informed, monitor official updates, and stay engaged with developments that could affect personal circumstances. Preparation allows individuals and families to respond more effectively when changes occur. At the same time, communities play an important role. Sharing reliable information, helping others understand notices, and encouraging people to seek accurate guidance can make a meaningful difference. Many individuals facing benefit-related challenges simply need access to clear explanations and trustworthy information. Looking ahead, benefit recipients will likely continue navigating a changing landscape of regulations, eligibility requirements, and administrative procedures. While uncertainty can be frustrating, staying informed provides a stronger foundation for managing those changes. Whether someone receives retirement benefits, disability benefits, SSI, Medicare, Medicaid, survivor benefits, or other forms of assistance, the underlying goal remains the same: protecting financial stability and maintaining access to essential resources. The months ahead may bring additional proposals, policy discussions, and administrative updates. Paying attention to those developments, understanding how programs operate, and seeking accurate information when questions arise will remain essential. Most importantly, beneficiaries should remember that they are not alone. Millions of Americans rely on these programs, face similar questions, and navigate many of the same challenges. Knowledge, preparation, and community awareness can help people make informed decisions and respond confidently to whatever changes may come next. USA Security Check.